Good afternoon from Warren Central High School on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Welcome in to the Leachman Auto Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic. What was originally a 4-game deal was scrapped yesterday with all the inclement weather. Most of the teams not able to travel. Well, last night, able to put together a 2-game version here today. Still able to play. Coming up shortly, it'll be the host school, Warren Central. They're 15-3 under William Unsell. Will take on the Bardstown Tigers, Coach Boo Brewer. They're 12-7 on the season. And then at 2 o'clock today, Owensboro Catholic. They'll have a new opponent. They'll take on Thomas Nelson. We'll have both games for you here. And then later tonight, we'll still have Metcalfe County at Greenwood. That's senior night at Greenwood. That's a girl-boy doubleheader, so we'll do the 2 games here. We'll head over to Greenwood, get those 2 games in for you tonight. It is senior night for the Gators and Lady Gators. That'll take place between games. So we're glad to be able to be a part of the Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic. My first time in a couple of years. I was privileged to be a part of the very first couple of them, doing radio the first year, live streaming the next year or two after that. But Leachman Auto has put this on this great event. This is the 7th annual honoring longtime broadcaster Wes Strader, who I had the privilege of working against and working for many years, doing some high school games for him, and also working with him on WKU broadcasts for many years, and working with him at KHSAA Sweet 16. Just a great to honor the legend in Wes Strader and his commitment for so many years. And of course, Wes unfortunately passed away a couple of years ago, but carrying on in his memory here today. It's Warren Central and Bardstown, 2 teams that like to get it up and down the floor. We'll come back, talk more about tonight's first game, set your starting lineups, and a lot more. As you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network, Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic, presented by Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Nothing brings more happiness than the love and joy of a baby. We're a law firm that is here to protect children. If they're injured, we want to make sure that they have a future. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Scott Thompson, Mike Clef with you here today from Warren Central. Revised version of the Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic. 2 games today. Warren Central, Bardstown in the opening. Owensboro Catholic, Thomas Nelson at 2 o'clock today. Also, special thanks to Mark Harris, BSN Sports, for providing all the updated gear that we all get for being a part of this. So we appreciate their involvement as well. They've been a part since day one. Take a look at your starting lineups in this game here this afternoon. First, for Bardstown and Coach James Boo Brewer, they're 12-7. They haven't played in a week. The last time they played was last Saturday, losing at St. X 83-64. They were originally scheduled to play Bullitt East today, but everything revised due to the weather travel conditions. Donovan Stone, a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 6 points, 2 rebounds a contest. Will be in there for Bardstown. Yared Rayleigh, a 5'11 senior, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Adrian Mason, a 6'5 senior, 21 points and 6 rebounds a game. Bryce Riley, a 6'4 senior, 13 points, 6 rebounds a game. And Trayvon Pope, a 6'6 senior, 7 points, 4 rebounds a contest for Bardstown. They are 12-7. They're averaging 69 points a game, 50% from the field, 37% from three-point range, 57.8% from the free throw line. William Unseld, his Dragons, they've won 3 in a row, 5 of their last 6. They're coming off that 68-35 victory over Warren East last night, beat them by 50 Wednesday out at Warren East, and they won at Christian County on Monday, averaging 71 points a game. 49.7% from the field, 36.2% three-point range, and a pretty good free throw shooting team, 73.4% at the line. Warren Central will go the lineup they had last night if you were watching us here on our live stream. Demarion Walkup, a 6'4 junior, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Isaiah Villaforte, 5'10 junior, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Jaden Lawrence, 6'3 senior, 13 points, 7 rebounds. Omari Glover, a 6'2 junior, 12 points and 8 rebounds a game. And Chappelle Whitney, 14 points, 6 rebounds a contest. Both teams will get up and down the floor. This will be a fast-paced game. You'll see a lot of pressing. Both teams like to shoot the three. They'll work it inside. They'll pass it around. And that's a William Unseld team, and that's a Boo Brewer team. Special hello this morning to William Unseld's mom. She's in the hospital getting some fluids. We know she watched last night, and we're glad to have you watching us today. We hope things continue to improve for you, and maybe you can get out of that hospital here in the next day or so. But William said he'll be up after the game this afternoon. We're just about ready for the start of this 2022 edition of the Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic, sponsored in part by BSN Sports. Coming up later tonight, we'll be at Greenwood, Metcalfe County at Greenwood. That's a 5:50 start. You can watch that right here on our platform, go.prepspin.com. You can also watch us at wbko.com/prepspin. The Warren County Public Schools website, warrencountyschools.org. Also on the Prep Spin Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels. Also look for the Prep Spin app on Roku and Fire TV. Almost ready for our introductions, and we'll have those for you. Then we'll have them ready for the start of our game today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dragon Gym and Tim Riley Court on the campus of Warren Central High School for the opening game of the 6th annual Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic matchup featuring the Bardstown Tigers of Bardstown High School and your Warren Central Dragons. At this time, we ask that fans please rise, remove your hats as we honor America by the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. And now it's time for your starting lineups. First for the Tigers of Bardstown High School. Starting at guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 0, Donovan Stone. Starting at guard, a 5'11" senior, number 3, Yared Rayleigh. Starting at guard, a 6'4" senior, number 4, Andrew Mason. Starting at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 5, Bryce Riley. And at forward, a 6'6" senior, number 23, Trayvon Pope. Head coach for the Tigers is James Boo Brewer. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Warren Central Dragons. Starting at guard, a 6'3" junior, number 0, Bar Walker. Starting at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 1, Isaiah Belforte. Starting at guard, a 6'3" junior, number 13, Hobari Clever. Starting at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 21, Chappelle Whitney. And at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 10, Jaden Lawrence. Head coach for the Dragons is Will Unseld.
That's your starting lineups here at the Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic, presented by Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac. David Jaggers been involved with this from the very get-go. As you get a good look at the banner there, Mike Clef zooming in across the way. We're ready to go. Bardstown in the black and the purple. Warren Central will be in that white and the navy blue. Glad to have you with us. Ready to go. Warren Central 15-3, Bardstown 12-7. Glad to have you here on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network via Prep Spin. Jaden Lawrence goes baseline to Chappelle Whitney and loses it out of bounds. Quick pace game last night for Warren Central. Last night, he was able to rest his starters later in that game after getting a big lead. Full court press, diamond and one, 1-3-1 now by Warren Central. They did a lot of diamond and one last night and forces a turnover by Bardstown. They'll throw it away. Had a chance to catch up with my good friend, longtime friend, Boo Brewer, Bardstown. Been around him many, many years, working the All-A and Sweet 16, and we've gotten to know each other over the years, and always a pleasure to see him. He always loves coming here to participate. Lawrence goes baseline for Warren Central. Underneath, Whitney right underneath the goal. First points of the game at 7:25 of the first quarter. Pressure in the backcourt, Stone. In the backcourt, they get middle of the floor to Rayleigh. Left side over to Mason. Mason thought about the three but doesn't take it. Stone working around the perimeter without putting it on the floor. There's a three off the mark. It's no good. Across the way. Bardstown on the move. Central comes away with the turnover, steal. Glover to Whitney, driving to the bucket off the left side, lays it in. Chappelle Whitney with the first 4 points of the game, 4-0. Warren Central. Across the timeline, Central trying to force Bardstown into a turnover. Missed shot underneath by Pope for Bardstown. One shot and they're done. Whitney out front for Warren Central. Underneath, wide open to Marion Walkup. It's a 6-0 start, and Boo Brewer wants a timeout. They'll take a 30-second timeout here at the 6:24 mark. He's well aware of what Warren Central can do, and his team is very similar. He likes to put pressure on the other team, and sometimes a team that puts pressure on other teams cannot handle pressure. You've heard coaches say that, but don't count Bardstown out just yet. This is a well-coached team, and they'll get it going here. If not, they'll get, as you see, a Warren County Public School Superintendent Rob Clayton there in the red Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic gear. Cody Rich, the assistant principal here. There's Scott Daniels, the official. Chris Sweeney is on this officiating crew for game one, and Eric Loggins our 3 officials. 1-3-1, full court press by Warren Central. Lawrence trying to guard Rayleigh, gets it across the timeline. They try to trap him. He gets away from it, tried to kick it inside off the pass of Mason. Kicked out of there by Warren Central. Villaforte down the floor. Goes inside to his left, into the corner. Glover doesn't take the shot. Whitney loses the ball. Coming away with it, Bryce Riley for Bardstown. Baseline jumper is up, and that is good for 3 in the corner from Andrew Mason. So Bardstown on the board at the 5:45 mark here in the first quarter. They trail 6-3. Walk up into the corner for Villaforte on the dribble in the lane. Back out, Villaforte. Bardstown opening up man-to-man on the defense. Lawrence, top of the key, free line. Central passes it around. Walk up with a move going to the bucket, and he is stripped on the baseline going up for the shot. That'll be on Donovan Stone, his first, team first on Bardstown. Kate Unsell will get in for Warren Central, 6'4" sophomore, averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds a game off the bench, and also Malik Jefferson, 6'4" junior, 5 points and 3 rebounds a contest. Into the corner, Unsell with a soft 3, he misses. Rebound by Riley for Bardstown. They've got a run out, laying it up and in. That was Andrew Mason. He has all 5 Bardstown points, 6-5, and now Warren Central wants a timeout. 5:09 mark, a 30-second timeout. So Bardstown got a good run out there. Good heads-up play to see. He had 2 men breaking to the basket. Nice pass, get it up and in. Glad to have you watching wherever you may be on all of our different platforms. We thank you for checking in with us here on the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Warren Central and Bardstown, game 1 of this revised Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic. Coming up at 2 o'clock, it'll be Owensboro Catholic taking on Thomas Nelson. Thomas Nelson stepping in at the last minute. Halftime of the girls' game between Warren East, Warren Central is when we found out we were going to be able to get this in an abbreviated form. And we'll still have Greenwood and Metcalfe County. We picked those up after this is revised down to just a 2-game instead of 4-game format. Lawrence on the far side for Warren Central needs some help. Gets it to Glover. Out front is Jefferson. Glover goes down to walk up, posting up in the lane, dishes it off to Malik Jefferson going to the bucket, gets fouled. He'll be at the line to shoot 2. That's Trayvon Pope, his first, team second on the Tigers. Malik Jefferson, an 83% are at the line to shoot 2. First one's good. (7-5) Warren Central by 2. Got out to a quick 6-0 lead. Missed the second one. Going the other way quickly is Mason in the corner. He'll fire the 3. It's off the mark. Central holding Bardstown to just 1 shot. Lawrence breaking to the bucket. Up, oh, that is swatted away. Andrew Mason, the 6'5" senior for Bardstown, just swatted that one away. Warren Central ball down on the baseline. See Chris Sweeney there. He was worked the girls' finals of the All-A. Of course, Bardstown now in the 2A. Many years they were in the 1A. Walk up. Far side for Glover. It's deflected out of there, loose ball. Coming up with it is Mason. Mason gets it over to Pope, and it's blocked, and it goes out of bounds to Bardstown. We have got some athleticism here this afternoon. Bardstown and Warren Central. Both these guys, head coaches, very good college players. Boo Brewer at U of L. William Unsell went to South Carolina and then ended up at Vanderbilt. Eddie Fogler, both places. And a put back by Andrew Mason. He has all 7 points. We're tied at 7. All 7 for Bardstown. 3:48 in the first quarter. Cade Unsell Had a little opening there. He's been known to take that three. Here's walk-up three, top of the key, too hard. Rebound by Lawrence, looking for help in the lane. He's got to get out of there, puts it up, off the glass. It's no good. Loose ball rebound, and coming away with it is Bryce Riley for Bardstown. They'll push it down the floor. Kick it left side. There's Stone, the left-hander, no good. Tip out of there into the hands of Bardstown. 3:20 here in the first quarter. Revised Wes Strader Schoolboy Classic presented by Leachman Buick GMC Cadillac. Jumper no good. Top of the key, rebound by Glover for Warren Central. Walk up, Lawrence for three, open, good. Jaden Lawrence averaging 13 a game, gets his first points, and Central is up 10-7 over Bardstown. Now here's that diamond and one full court press by Warren Central. Stone on the far side, driving in the lane. Shot blocked from behind. Jefferson came away with a rebound. Will get it off from Glover. Right side, Lawrence spotted for three. Instead goes a little closer, and off the glass is Walkup. 4 for Demarion Walkup. 12-7, Warren Central by 5. Led 6-0. Now they're up by 5 after it was tied 7-7. Stone for Bardstown. Left corner for Riley on the baseline, no good. Unseld with a rebound for Warren Central. Both teams like to push it. Unseld shot blocked. Pope with another block. Down floor quickly. They get it over to Riley in the lane. That'll be a block on Warren Central. That'll be on Amari Glover. That's his first, team's first. Bryce Riley will shoot 2. He's a 61%er on the year for Bardstown. Missed the first one. J. Trail Kurtzinger, a 6-foot junior, 8.3 rebounds a game for Warren Central. Isaiah Villaforte gets back in. Tay Wells in for the first time. And Chappelle Whitney back in. Riley's second free throw after missing the first. Got the second one. His first point. So he's the first one other than Andrew Mason to score. 12-8 Warren Central in a minute 58 first quarter. Unseld out front. Man-to-man defense here by Bardstown. Chappelle Whitney in front. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. He stayed with it. He's got 6. 14-8. Warren Central by 6 once again at a minute 38. They get it across the timeline. Baseline, over and up, and good by Riley. Nice moving the ball by Bardstown without putting it on the floor, and it's 14-10 at a minute 25. Villaforte for Warren Central. Lobbing it in there for Jefferson, but good job by Riley. Going down for the dunk by Andrew Mason. He's got 9 of his team's 12 points here in the first quarter at a minute 9. Almost another steal by Pope. And Boo Brewer liked that. Probably reminded himself of his playing days. Minute 6, first quarter, 14-12. Chappelle Whitney. He had Jefferson for a brief moment. Whitney, top of the key. Villaforte, baseline, 3. Count it. His first points, 17-12 at 45 seconds here in the first quarter. J. Trail Kurtzinger for Bardstown. They get it across. 3 way outside by Mason, no good. Whitney quickly down floor for Villaforte. Driving to the bucket, kicks it left side in the corner. The shot is blocked of Wells by Riley. That's 3 or 4 blocks by Bardstown so far. Central has a couple of blocks. Javante Montgomery, a 6'6 senior, into the lineup for Bardstown, and also getting in will be Jamarcus Calvert, a 5'10 junior. 24.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A 17-12 Warren Central lead. Glover inside for Whitney. Whitney underneath the goal, maybe too far underneath. Rebound by Glover, up and in. 19-12, Warren Central by 7, matches their biggest lead of the first quarter. We're at 9 seconds. Mason dribbling, right of the lane, ball stolen by Unseld, 5 seconds. Can they get a shot off? Unsel driving, kicks it. Lawrence, and through his legs as the quarter ends. It's Warren Central 19, Bardstown 12. You're watching the West